So now that we're done with our lightbox section, let's go ahead and actually create our team section, right? So this is going to be our team. And just for the purpose of that, first of all, let's go over here and we're going to use this again, our generic section, right? So we're just going to add a section over here, generic, and this is going to be a header and all that. So we're going to be adding some more stuff over here. But before we do that, I actually want to download the image from the Google, not from the websites that we were looking at before, but we're just going to go out from Google. And I'm going to say that this is going to be a Arnold, right? Arnold. And we're going to say that this is going to be Terminator, right? And we're going to go over here and we're going to check it out where we have images, right? So this is going to be our team, right? So then we can pick, I don't know, this one, I guess, right? So we're just going to go with this one and we're going to say save image as, and we're going to go to our desktop, right? This is pretty much, we're going to go where it's located. Then we're going to go to images. We're going to find where is our team, right? And we're just going to save it over here as our JPEG, right? So now we have, this is going to be, he's going to be our team, team image, right? This is what we're going to be using. And for the team, the first thing, obviously, what we want to do is over here, we're going to create an ID and we're going to say that this is going to be our team section, right? So this is going to be our team section over here. We're going to put it in comment. Then we're going to say that this is going to be end of our team section, right? End of our team section, our team section, or team section in general here. So this is what we have over here. And we're going to have to move this one around a little bit, right? So this header, we're not going to be placing in the columns. We're actually, again, we're going to place it over here in a container, right? So we have over here that we just cut this header out like this. And we're just going to go where it's container. First, we're going to add that this is going to have a text center class over here like this. I'm going to say something like this. Then underneath, we're going to copy and paste our header over here like this. And we're going to say that this is going to be our team over here like this, team. And after that, what we're going to do is we're going to add a another column over here like this. We're going to say that this is going to be a column that is going to be spanning, again, medium, right? This is going to be medium. Medium 3, so this is going to be a 25% on a medium screen, and after that we're going to say that this is going to be a column small on a small screen. This is going to be 50% of the screen. So after we write a column over here that's going to be 25% and 50, then we would need to actually place the image, right? So here we're going to add a source over here like this, source, and we're going to say that the source is going to be in the images. Then we're going to look for the team, and then we're going to say download JPEG, because I didn't change the name. It's probably should have been something like Arnie or something like that, right? And after that, what we want to do is right away add some of the generic classes over here, right? So we'd want to say, let's say that we're going to add a class, and we're going to say that this is going to be a image, and this is going to be responsive over here like this. And then we're going to say that we would want a image circle. So pretty much all the classes that we're using for Bootstrap will be using image circle, image thumbnail also, right? Thumbnail over here, right? And after that, we're just going to say that this is going to be alternative. Text is going to be something like Terminator, right? We're going to say Terminator over here like this. And after that, we're going to say that we would want a display inline. And the reason for that is because you'll see that it's actually not going to be in the center, right? Because for the small screen, it's actually, this is going to be fine. But if we go to the bigger screen, it's actually not going to be in the center where we want it to be. And therefore, we need to actually write over here. Again, we're just going to write it. The style is going to be display inline. And once we do that with a Bootstrap images, this is going to allow us right away to actually place them in the center. So over here, we say display, and we're going to say inline over here like this. And then once we save it, you'll see on a bigger screen, it actually makes a difference, right? So now we have our first column. And over here, we're just going to write a heading 2 underneath. And we're just going to say simply that this is Arnold over here like this. And then we're going to say that this is going to be team president, right? So he's going to be our team president over here like this. And then we're going to add a bunch of font awesome icons, right? So we're going to say href, we're going to place them within a link, right? And here I'm just going to make a dummy link, but obviously you can make it a link to Facebook, right? And here within this link, we're going to place a font awesome. And here our first one is going to be for Facebook over here like this. And now we have our first icon, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this whole line. I'm just going to copy this, like, let's say 5 times, right? So we have Facebook, right? Here we're going to have a Twitter. Here we're going to have a, let's say, Google Plus over here like this. Then we're going to have a Instagram. And over here we're going to have a LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn, right? Not Ding, LinkedIn, right? So now we have 5 font awesome, right? And since again we're making them for a small screen 50, and for the bigger screen, let's say we want 3 of them, right? I'm sorry, 4 of them spanning 25%. What we would need to do is actually we would need to just copy this 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3, right? So now we have 4 of them, right? We have 4 Arnies that are going to be our team, right? And what you want to do is probably make a little bit nicer looking. So we're going to create a little bit of space over here like this. And we're going to have all 4 of them, right? So now that we're done with HTML, we're done with actually adding them to our, let's say, document, right? If we go again to a small screen, right, you can see how it looks like, right, on an iPad or something. And now we're pretty much ready to jump to CSS and actually start styling it.